My sister broke the rules, so I finally did something about it. I have 2 children with my boyfriend. My boyfriend and I are on a couple's vacation together. We left our kids with my sister and her husband at their house. They have looked after our children before and have been excellent. We have set out rules for them, such as they cannot attend church with them, no violent movies or anything with violence. Like I've said, they have been good about following the rules, but yesterday I asked my sister to send me the photos they had taken of my children thus far. I got a bunch of cute photos of them watching TV, eating dinner, etc. However, the last 12 photos were of my children playing around a bomber plane. For context, my brother-in-law is a test pilot for the Air Force, and flies chase planes during test flight. He apparently arranged for my children to go onto the runway and walk around a bunch of plane, many of which were bomber aircraft. I got photos of them standing around them, and one photo of my son inside of one. My sister also mentioned via text attached to the photos that my kids had gotten to see a few of the new bomber planes and even saw it fly for the first time, but weren't allowed to photograph them with it. To clarify, my sister and brother-in-law have always been instructed to try to make things fun for the kids as long as it fell within our rules. So they don't have to ask us every time to see a movie or go to the park, as long as they know it's within the rules. I however felt this was a pretty clear breakage of the no violence rule, and immediately hired a babysitter my neighbor frequently uses to look after them. I told my sister to take my kids back to our house and leave them with the babysitter. She told I was being ridiculous, and it wasn't a violent experience, that my son and daughter loved it, and my brother-in-law had to pull a ton of strings for them to see the planes. My kids are still under supervision of the babysitter, and my boyfriend and I are wondering if we should cut our vacation short to take care of our kids. My mother has texted me telling me I'm being an ass to my sister and new kids for hiring the babysitter. Am I the a-hole?